Hey guys, hey. Shout out to the Bitch Replay game. And shout out to Lady Dimples. She had a good ass laugh of what I could catch. Now, when Lady Dimples put that link, I wanted to hit the link so bad to get a couple of things off my chest. But unfortunately, you guys don't. Let me just give you guys the rundown since I've been in here real quick. Okay. So I think about my fourth or fifth day in here. Because my new door has like a slam lock, which I like because, anyway, I don't know if I even, it doesn't matter. But the other door I used to live at, terrible, easy for Nyla to get in and out of. I'm talking about the front door that leads to the world. So this door, it has a lot of different locks on it, including the slam lock. So I was doing something, and normally I keep my key with me because I always want to keep the slam lock on because God forbid Nyla just get up and get out the door because Nyla loves to play around with shit and figure stuff out really, and she's really good at it. So I walked out the door to take some boxes out because I was folding boxes because the last time I put boxes out, the super came to me. He was like, "Can you please make sure you fold up all your boxes and put it in back of the garbage can because if you don't, people are going to start putting stuff on the floor." So I said, "Okay." So I had folded the boxes and I was on my way to put them in the back of the garbage can. But sometimes when you're doing everything by your fucking self, things slip your mind. So I left the fucking key in the house. I'm like, oh my God. And Nala was in the house by herself, sleeping though. So I'm going downstairs frantic, asking anybody, like, can you please call the super? Can you please call the super? I need to get in. But this is happening on the weekend. And so everybody's calling, he's not picking up. So I said, fuck it, call the fire department. So I'm calling the fire department and they were like, they acting like it wasn't no rush. So one of the people that had called for me, they was like, tell them that you left something on the stove. Because they not moving the part fast enough. You have a baby and I was like, all right, I got something on the stove. Sure enough, it worked. They came really quick. But they had to break my lock. And the fire department was all mad. They came through my house. They was like, it's something. I was like, well, something was on the stove, but the stove wasn't on. But I said my baby really was in the house. And they said they seen Nala in the room sleeping. Fine. Okay. So that Monday I talked to the super and he was like, oh, I was asking him I didn't see the super. I saw like somebody that's under the super when he's not here. And he was like, okay, he showed me this lock. He said, you're going to need to get this lock. It's $130. I said, okay. So I took a picture of it and I was trying to find it online, but it was a different doorknob than the one I got. So I finally saw the super. He was like, well, give me the 130 and I'll fix it. Fine. So I gave him the 130. He came like the next day and he fixed the lock. Cool. Then Nyla gets to throwing all her fucking toys out the window. As I'm trying to set up the kitchen, she's in her room throwing all her fucking toys out. So they come knocking on my door again. Your daughter's throwing stuff out the window. It's a bunch of stuff in this land from people. I'm like, oh my God. So they said, but it happened to rain the next day. And then it rained that next day. And then that following day, she had an appointment. So I couldn't even go. He came to my door early, but I'm like, I ain't going to have time to go down there and pick up nothing and, get to an appointment. Come back the next day. He never did. So they said they bagged it all up and with garbage. So I said, fuck it. She just lost out on that shit. Whatever. So I'm like, I know these people tired of me. I just got here. So then yesterday, the way they got doors, like you can lock your door from the inside. So now let's figure that out. She keeps locking the doors from the inside, and either when she's in her room, she wants to lock the door, or she'll just go around the doors, locking them from the inside, closing it. Nobody's in there. So I'll usually be able to take a knife and twist it and get the door open. And it worked except for last night. Every door open but her room door. Mind you, she locked her tablet in the room door. So the whole last night, she's screaming the whole night practically, mad because the door's locked and I can't get it open. I tried everything. It just won't open. So I said she got to wait for her dad to get here. So this morning, she gets up a little bit after me. I seen Lady Dimples is live, right? So I'm listening, shared it or whatever. So I'm like, I already know she's about to start bugging me for this tablet again. So I said, here, I put Peppa Pig on. I said, here, Nyla. I went to go get her bath ready because she like to take a shower 50 times a day. So I said, while she in the tub, I'm gonna hit Lady Dimples like real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to watching my videos because I got something to get off my chest based on what's been happening. So as I'm getting in the tub, I said, come get in the tub, Nyla. She gets in the tub, and then she hurried, jumps, she locks the door from the inside, closes it, and runs out the room. I'm like, what is she doing? Do you know this little girl ran to throw my fucking phone out the window because she locked her tablet in her room since last night? Like, is she okay? Thank God, because you can see I'm on the phone now. I had to find this lady. Shout out to girl power, sisterhood. It's this Indian lady. I was gonna elevate her. I know I look crazy. I haven't did my hair, Nyla hair not done. All Nyla clothes is in the room. So I had to put on her dirty clothes. Because that's the only thing that was out here. She had that one dirty outfit because we just did laundry. All Nyla shit is in the room. All of it. I literally just finished organizing her closet. Yes, Nyla is doing me dirty. But that's I'm telling you, them Sagittarius, they want to pay you back for every little thing. But I didn't lock her tablet in the room. She did. She did. I just couldn't get the door open. Maybe she think I'm doing it on purpose because I got my room door open, but I didn't get hers. Whatever. So that was my plan. Get her in the shower, go on Lady Dimple's link because of the shit that was going on. And then go back to either trying to open the door or calling her dad, telling him that he has to come get this door open, right? But I went downstairs. Luckily, the guy said, "Oh, I just walked away. She got to wait till Monday." But shout out to the Indian lady. She's like, "Why she got to wait till Monday? It's gonna rain today. Then her phone is gonna be no good. If her phone is salvageable, let her get it now because you got insurance." I said, "Yeah, I got insurance on my phone." So she said, "Yeah, she got insurance, so she can always exchange it. But if it's water damage, they don't take that." I said, "Yep." So he came back. I was like, it turns out the guy lives next door to me. I didn't even know that. I'm over around looking for a nigga live next door. But anyway. But I had told this guy, he looked like a crackhead though. And so he was like, yeah, never tell him anything. He's a base head. And he knows how to sneak and get over the gate and steal shit when people drop stuff out the window accidentally. Then he was showing me the bags of all the toys Nyla threw out the window. He was like, this is all her stuff. I said, yeah, you can throw that away. I don't want it. Yeah. Because it was already in dirt and mud. And I'm going to just replace her toys. No, I'm not keeping none of that, right? And she had threw her tablet out the window. I told you, right? But her dad been replaced that tablet. It was an old tablet, but it was still sitting out there. I said, "Oh, let me see." But the window was cracked. Thank God it wasn't nothing wrong with my phone. We didn't see it at first because he was like, "It would have been right here." But he was like, "Let me call your phone." He called it, and then we heard it. I'm like, "Yes," and then we found it. Thank God. But I do have insurance on my phone because I paid like damn near $500 for my phone. It's an Android though. But I didn't think nobody. I was like, he would want to steal it. It's an Android. But anyway, right? So fast forward. We get the phone. I see Lady Dimple's live is up. I said, okay, fuck it. Just go live, uppity. Because I just got to address this. Wasn't it just the other day? They always trying to dogpile on me as a scapegoat for what I do not know. And I want to show, let me give I don't even like Goofy, but I'm going to call him his name today. Goosey. Shout out to Goosey. Because I was peeking in different lives yesterday, right? At first, I'm like, here this nigga go, trying to go along to get along again. But he got on Poverty's link and he said to her, after she gave that speech that applies to her fucking self, see, these are the weak ass bitches that bring these niggas over here, that take advantage of them. And then when they get embarrassed by these niggas, they want to come around looking for people that they feel is easy targets. Now, some people didn't know. Now, everybody, maybe some of y'all know, maybe some of y'all didn't. I don't disrespect my elders, you know what I'm saying? Because I was raised, but like people told me, Nika just look old as fuck, but she's in my same age group. And it's true. I'm about to be 45. I'm about to be 45. And Nika's at 50 something. We're in the same age group. So she's not really an elder, but she look old and she all her life she had to fight type shit, right? And plus, I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. I don't believe in dog piling. Y'all have never seen me dog pile on any fucking body, even though it continuously they try to do that to me. Just because they don't win doesn't mean they don't be attempting it. I think y'all seem to forget. Just because somebody doesn't allow people that on the fucking internet to bully them, because I don't believe people. No, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. If I gotta wait and catch everybody one at a time, it is what it is. If I gotta go ham on a goddamn panel, yeah. If I gotta go live, if I gotta post some shit on my Instagram, trust and believe you're not gonna dogpile uppity. But the reason my title is saying it sucks to be raised properly because in all intention purposes, I should be dog walking lemon. I should be dog walking Mia. Because them bitches had no fucking problem jumping in when I was nice and probably in them too. I would everybody that you see get dog caught uppity does not join in. I just be sitting in the crowd. Half of the time I used to defend them, but I don't anymore. That's the only difference now. I don't defend them bitches. I let them get. I just sit to the side and watch, but I don't jump in. You see what I'm saying? I don't help them anymore, but I don't jump in. But you see how everybody tried to just dog pile on uppity the other day for no fucking reason. I didn't do nothing to none of them bitches. But shout out to Gucci because they get embarrassed by these niggas that they pick. They brought restroom over here and everybody else that dog walked their ass. And they had no problem trying to weaponize these men with low morale because you are a man with low morale to come attacking a woman for no fucking reason. Real men don't do that shit anyway. Like I told you, I did not see this behavior from these so-called quote unquote men until I came to the fucking internet. The men I know of all age group, they ignore the fuck out of you. They ignore the fuck out of you. They do. They don't go back and forth with women, especially when they're not fucking dating. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck they care for? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about these so-called straight men. Even with gay men, it's to an extent. It's to an extent. Shout out to the King, the kind of gay man I like. You know what I'm saying? See, if you notice a pattern with Sean Bradley versus James Caldwell, look at the type of women James Caldwell hook up. Even in supposedly celebrity, Dr. Heavily, liar, thief, can't take accountability, narcissist. Same thing with T.S. Madison. James seemed to be bonded to certain type of women. I noticed that shit. If y'all don't know if y'all have. But yeah, he's noticed a grimy type. So, and he like two type of women. The real grimy or the bitches he could walk all over, like lying Nika. He likes he could dog walk Nika. Imagine Nika using James to pump her up. The nigga that embarrassed her, that put her business on the street. The only thing I said is they trying to believe they picked Subby's job. And did it? Was they? Yes, they was. Yes, they was. I ain't had nothing to do with that though. I don't give a fuck. And some y'all, they pocket watch. You see how bad they talk about a wish list? I did not even make yet. So they have to talk down on my wish list just to try to promote Computer Back. Why can't Computer Back just promote her wish list without including me? Every time uppity, because as you can see, I advance in life. Any little accomplishment I make, they want to sit out here and try to throw dirt. But it's not going to make people flock to you, right? And then they'll even click over enemies. They'll make lies of lies. Like Goosey said, when did you try to help Lady Nika when restroom dog walked her? No. But wasn't she on that panel with her name? Wasn't Poverty on that channel? Trying to pop shit at me? Knowing that bitch would not hit a link one-on-one with me? Y'all already know I dog walks that bitch on a regular. The only thing that bitch do is tell the panel, oh, you gonna put her down? You gonna allow that? It wasn't Poverty one of the main ones over there on Lemons, no matter how much he dog walked her. Poverty wants to be picked. Poverty mad because he picked weird ass Mia, and Mia is a clout chaser. If a bitch, y'all fall for the dumbest shit. Everybody that come over here, they always got another page with 100K, but they just sucking out the B-sector ads because they want to. Who could have a page with over 6K, 10K, 20,000, but they over in the B sector begging for 1K? Make it make sense. How many times is y'all gonna let people use that weird ass line? And they copying off of Shush Trish of all people, the weirdest bitch. This bitch lying about being from New York City. The bitch is upstate. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't one player bone in that bitch body. Can't be from New York City. Definitely not born and raised. And some people were maybe born here, but they wasn't brought up here. That's how you got the Max Boogie. She's an upstate bitch and not even thorough. Because I know, like, I got sisters that was born and raised in New York City. And they upstate New York. That's why that bitch know it better than to play with me. She'll get pulled up on. Another Doja bitch. Went out there swinging for Lemon, and she another bitch. She out here trying me. And Roman nor Lemon has came out here swinging for her once, jumping in everybody's business. And Roman nor fucking Lemon has came in here swinging for her once. What other New York City bitch you know attached to Lemon? Them bitches claim they New York, but they're upstate. Why they ashamed of saying they from upstate New York? Why they gotta claim New York City? Nobody. I wish you. Anyway, I do question why Mia took that on her video. Oh, trust me, Mia's behind the scenes starting shit. They said Mia will be doxxed, and I don't feel bad for Mia. I don't, because I was trying to help Mia. Am I gonna dogpile? No. But guess what Mia was telling me? Mia jumped out the window for no reason in the chat, was telling her, why are you starting with uppity, Mia? She was one of the very few people that actually had your back and talk positively about you. Now, when they say have her back, they mean like, I would tell people, oh, don't do that. Show her some support. Share her video. I'll go on her link. Not every day, but you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't support my channel like that much, but I understand, right? But she's like, she gonna put in the chat, I'm mad because Lemon loves her, not me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about Lemon. Are you okay? Lemon is a weirdo. Well, Lemon, I agree with Lady Dimple said. Lemon is special. Let's put it like that. Lemon special. That's why I cuss his ass and I leave him the fuck alone. But I'm not the one. I'm not heavily invested in Lemon. Lemon used my name to get into the sector. Oh, Queen Uppity this and Queen Uppity that, taking advantage of the fact that you bitches are pressed about me. That was on y'all to sit up there and prop Lemon up so he could call y'all queen instead of me. Lemon queen doesn't mean nothing to me. Lemon compliments and insults, they don't mean shit to me. I can't do nothing with it. I don't get no points for that. Just like when I grew up, I don't get no points for attacking weaker people. You know what I'm saying? I don't get points for that in real life. If my friends was to come up on this apparatus and see me doing shit like that, they would be sitting me to the side, one individual like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? See, I don't sit up here bothering people, but these people always bother me. And even when I don't bother them, and I have been nothing but nice to them, had they back because their friends don't like Nika and Mia. I said, Mia, why are you coming at me? First of all, Shush stole my dating show contest and then trying to tax the women in the B sector. When my whole dating show concept was to bring straight men. I'm not talking about these pseudo men, straight men that coming over here to dig in y'all pocketbooks and argue with y'all. No, I'm talking about real men that I qualify to be men that are willing to date. There are some men over here, you know, I qualify for them to be men, but they're not trying to date y'all. What up, Queen Voodoo? Now, I understood what you meant, Brown Beauty. And we all know the games BS played. Remember, K Fit thought she was special too. She thought she was special until BS got her ass. That's the problem with you people, thinking you above the program. Thinking people see you. These people in the B sector will gaslight the fuck out of you if you let them. If you're not, like, one thing I can say, if you want to come in the B sector, be self-assured. Be self-assured, because these people will play in your fucking face. That's why I said I am glad I was raised properly, but sometimes it sucks. Because Lord knows they deserve for me to jump on that bandwagon. But I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it. But I am going to point that shit out. And how look at Lion Nika already flipping on Lemon, because Nika old ass go with a popular crowd flows, and then Computer Back was up and they was up Lemon ass. I told you they all know each other game. They be following Lemon around, fake making up with him so they can beg him for money. And these are the bitches you want me to think is successful. They got to beg Lemon for money. Lemon ain't have a dime to his name. And he still don't got a pot to piss in a window to throw it out of. But now he got a couple of dollars because of the women in the B sector. See, the reason why they want to prop Lemon up and kiss up his ass, because they can eventually circle back and try to tax him for that money they feel like they only supposed to get. that the men are not getting. They ain't gonna go to Roman with that bullshit. So who's left? Lemon? Oh, official peen sucker just as broke as they is. He begging for basic meals. Okay? So yeah, they kiss up the lemon ass when it because they want a cash out. Can you imagine letting a nigga call you a fat bitch, dumb bitch, retarded bitch, so you can beg him for $50 later down the line or $25? Can you imagine having glitter boo disrespectful ass on your panel so you can get a cash out, subjecting your panelists to that? But these are the rich bitches. Can you imagine these bitches trying to give you advice on men? And you see the niggas they sit with online? You see how these bitches carry themselves? You see now they over here on they following BBW around and she's dealing with a whole crackhead. Look at where they got to go to feel empowered. Why is computer back all in BBW shit? But they know BBW is a kiss ass. She do anything for numbers. So they could go over there and feel important and Debo and her shit. Yeah. They do it too far, yeah, BBW will curse them out. But she'll come right back around to it and be like, oh, we're cool again. And they know it. Why is you in BBW business with a crackhead and Remix still out here talking his shit? Why? Like, you see what I'm saying? Why? And you got VS trying to push this. Everybody got their bachelor's degree in their 20s. And it didn't take them 8 years at an online school. The only person I expect to be how you say, so overjoyed and proud is Jay Wilson. Because all he got is a bunch of useless online degrees that he has to Uber around in a tuxedo in. Juicy, you need to do a DUI where you know how they got that thing and when you go in a taxi cab and they list they photo and they taxi LLC number. You need to put on the other seat, Juicy. You need to get one of those moving screens so they know they can be riding with a smart nigga. All your degrees need to be flashing by so they can see where all your degrees led you to Uber Eats. Okay, baby? So I expected Juicy to be real proud of her because that's his lane. But anybody else, we don't give a fuck. Especially for this to be the first person. I told y'all, I don't get it. I'm my children, nobody, like the first graduate of college was so long ago. Like the bar is so high in my family. If Computer Back was a part of my family, nobody even wouldn't mention that shit. Like if I was Computer Back mother and she took 8 years to get an online degree in my family, I wouldn't even said nothing. Yes, I would have celebrated my baby in private because if my baby takes 8 years to get a 4-year degree, clearly my baby got some mental health issues that I didn't address at the formative years. That's what I'd have felt. But I would have celebrated her nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? But I would have seen that, that's my fault. I didn't address some things in her formative years when it mattered. Because doctors don't agree on anything. I'm talking about pediatric doctors, they don't agree on anything. I'm talking about you got some doctors that like the holistic approach, some that do the medicine. What up, under new management? He was Ubering in the tux. I'm like, what the fuck? Is he dealing with prom or graduation? Why is he Ubering in the tux? He don't got the car for a prom. Well, maybe a cheap prom. I don't know. Y'all know my baby went out in style, baby. Uh-huh. But anyway, I had to pay for it. My son, he didn't want that. I gave my son money for him and his boys to go out for college. But graduation, I forgot. I took my son and his 3 friends to David Buster's, and they loved it. And speaking of which, one of his friends didn't have no money, and I made sure because he was a Muslim, Muslim men, and his mom is raising him right. He knew I was treating all of them the food, right? And that's what I love about my son. My son, he was raised right. So he only going to hang around boys that was raised right. They were so careful with the menu. They was like, oh my God, they want $5 just for a drink. What up, Pastor? How you doing? I said, in case you didn't hear, let me say it again. What up, Brian? I said that I expected you to be proud of computer back taking 8 years to get an online degree because you were the only one that could understand that because you got a bunch of degrees and it led you to Uber and there's nothing wrong with that. I even was giving you a suggestion. I know on one side you got to have like your taxi license and stuff like that with your picture, but then on the other side, I don't know if you ever been in those taxis. They usually have like games, like you could play like quick puzzle games and stuff like that. It asks you a question and leaves it there for a little while unless you pick an answer. You should get one of those screens where all your degrees can flow by and they can know they riding Uber with the smartest person. That's what I said. What up, Dreamy? Look at Juicy. He ain't taking it too serious. Y'all know he gonna drag me later. The new management. But yeah, so I just said I expected you to be impressed, but BS got to understand why the rest of us is not. You know, because like I said, if it was my child and they took 8 years to get an online college degree with no children, I'm gonna just assume it's my fault. I didn't do enough of her formative years. So that's what I was saying. Or like some doctors, when you pediatric, they got different ways of treating things, right? Some people want to push all medicine on you. Thank God I don't. You know what I'm saying? With Nyla, they never even introduced medicine to me. You know, ABA therapy. When she start acting up too much and I complain about, they suggest ABA therapy. And plus, they know I'm not one of them moms that go put my kid on no pill. That's the last resort. But it's different doctors. But all doctors agree from the age of zero, meaning when they in your belly, up until the time that they're 5 years old. That's the most important years to put input information in your baby's brain. You know what I'm saying? If you speak two languages, that's the best time to speak two languages to them. Um, Anything you want to teach them, you start from 0 to 5. You're basically molding them then. But after 5 years old, they start taking on their own way, developing their own personality, which you should encourage. But trust and believe, you got to give them something in that base. Hey, Jordash. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. So it's no shade. I don't know what computer back. Um, I don't know how she processes information. So like I said, is she special like Lemon? My apologies. Hand clap, hand clap. Oh, and shout out to Ness because I wouldn't have known because I don't watch computer back. Ness, I'm glad you finally supported somebody, but I don't want you. I don't like, girl. It's not working. It's not working. People already see you for your works. This ain't nothing but them trying to play in each other's faces again. Just like they was all on the panel trying to come up against Uppity. For what? Uppity didn't do shit to none of them bitches. They just thought Uppity was gonna be an easy target. And then they tried to go to Nyla. But shout out to Goose. He went up on that panel. He said, "Did you defend Lady Nika with restroom?" No, I don't need to. He said, "So what was your speech about?" Because you didn't need to get in her business when she was disrespecting me and my child. But that didn't stop Poverty from getting on that link, trying Nyla and talking shit crazy to me. Just like Poverty was over there going at Mia's daughter. Poverty, you're not a girl. You a pick me ass bitch, just like Mia. The only difference is at least Mia is admitting it. How many times you went in the link saying Roman picked me, not you? Roman don't even like your best friend, whether he picked you or not. Should you give a fuck or should you be having your best friend back? Or is it selective depending on the nigga you want to sleep with? What is up with these married women into gay men sexually? It's weird. Hey, Angie, and they want to keep throwing up Yusuf. Did I call Yusuf to this sector or did they? They was the one having Yusuf on a. Yusuf was on a link way more than mine. Yusuf came on my link when I had like a birthday party or something. But I didn't need Yusuf to debate on my behalf. I didn't call Yusuf to fight nobody. Hey, stop! Get out! Get out! Hold on, guys. Who want to turn who straight? I've been straight. I've been straight. Ain't nothing wrong. You want to be gay, be gay. But I'm just saying, I've been straight. Ain't, you know. But yeah, this girl, she's throwing water on the floor. Like she trying to get me in problems. I don't want no problems with nobody in this building. Yeah, please like this video. They use Yusuf for his DJ skills and pro-black woman rhetoric. That part, Brian. That part. See, I was raised that way. I don't need Yusuf to have talking points that's embedded in me. They don't have those talking points. They don't have that lifestyle. So when they want to appear black women empowerment because they getting dog walked by these niggas that they chose and continue to choose, and they don't even have a problem with these niggas. They just got a problem with these niggas not picking them, like they said. They want to be picked. As long as they getting picked, it don't matter what these niggas doing. They could call you black bitches. They could make slave jokes about you. They could take your money and tell you to kiss their ass. Them bitches will have them right on the link and cuss you out if you say something about it. Am I right or am I wrong? What up, Miss Dovey? How you doing? So they don't have those talking points because it's not in them. And I guess Computer Back had to wait till that 8th year to have any good things to say. I guess, you know, man, I still haven't seen things. But yeah, they brought up Yusuf, but now they trying to make me the scapegoat. How? Y'all was the one calling Yusuf, not me, bitch. I don't use people. That was y'all. No, I know you're not saying me under new manager. I'm saying them. Because they don't have nothing to say to me. They new things. They think they're gonna bring up Yusuf. How? And me is getting exactly what the fuck she deserved. I ain't mad at it. I'm just not gonna dogpile. Hey, Brick Girl. So fly, my boo. But yeah, you guys. I just had to say, sometimes it sucks to be raised right because God knows they deserve for me to jump on this bandwagon and start talking crazy. But you know what? I don't get blessed like that. So I'm just going to be petty. I'm just going to be petty and point it out. You know, because I ain't going to block my blessings being downright disgusting and want to be bullies and a hypocrite on a constant basis. I ain't going to do it to you. I ain't going to do it. You know? Because I didn't do it. Maybe that's why I got my phone back intact. Not a cracked screen here to be found. God is pleased. I'm going to take that as God is pleased with me. And I ain't going to do nothing to fuck that shit up. Okay? I ain't going to do nothing. So I just had to get that off my chest. I'm about to go finish off Lady Dimple's replay and harass Nyla Daddy phone because it's off. I'm hoping his phone is off because he's on the train or something. Because he needs to get this girl a tablet. She can get on my nerve. Yusuf DJ all they part. Yeah, they did Yusuf dirty, especially for that. They was making up shit, but I just want you guys to see how they treat people. They found expendable. You know what I'm saying? I guess Yusuf was one gay man they didn't find attractive. Cause you know, MC Shaky that they still proposing, MC Shaky like little boys. MC Shaky like little boys. And they still don't got no problem with him. So if you got enough numbers, they'll look past that. Like they do with MC Shaky, because he likes little boys. That's been exposed. I put the videos out already. If you need me to share it again, I will. See, these bitches ain't about shit. They don't got each other's back either. They don't got each other's back. No day. She locked her tablet in her room. Let me show y'all the doorknob so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all the doorknob. Hold on. Bad. Take this off the stage. Let me make sure my camera right there because my hair is a mess. Because I told y'all I had to fucking run out. Let me show y'all the door. Hold on. See? See these doorknobs? Yeah. She goes and locks the doorknob from the inside. Then she likes to close it. Nobody be behind there. So she did it this time. And I can't get her door open. I was looking up all type of things. I even tried to drill it. And when I drilled, this is not a room. When I drilled it, I think I made the key tighter. See? So I don't know what the fuck I was doing. And then Nyla Daddy, he took my pink thing. He took let me show y'all. He said, this is way better. I don't want this shit. I don't even know how to use it. Let me keep my pink cheap shit, whatever he said it was. Let me keep it. I know how to operate that shit. I don't know how to operate his fucking thing. But her tablet is locked in the room, so her tablet is good. Nala got mad at me because she locked her tablet in the room day and threw my phone out the window. I was trying to be nice and let her watch Peppa Pig while I get her bath together. So I'm telling her, come in the bath. She gets in the bath at first, and then she jumps and run out the tub, locks the door, closes me in the bathroom. By the time I unlock the door, she already done threw my phone out the window. So I had to go running around. These Sagittarius are a trip, you guys. I'm telling you. These Sagittarius, they feel a need to pay you back for shit that, like, I can see if I locked her door, she locked it. So how's Nala getting back at me? I told y'all, Nala doesn't let nothing slide. If I step on her foot by accident, she'll stop me and step on my foot. But this is her fault. So why is she throwing my phone out the window because I can't get the door open? I was able to open my door. For some reason, I cannot open her door. These Sagittarius is something else. Oh, they met something else. So she gonna throw my phone out the window because she locked her thing in. I don't know if she think I can't. If she think I'm trying to punish her by keeping her door locked, I literally can't open it. I've tried everything. I tried drilling the door. I broke my damn credit card in the door. Like, I gotta order a new card. The card trick worked on my door, but it's not working on hers. So because she's upset, she throws my phone out the window. And then she sat there because she was yelling all morning. Minute she threw my phone out the window, she all quiet. Now she want to sit there. Ooh, she pissed me off this morning. You guys have no idea. But yeah, anyway, let me I said she's returning that. Yeah, Nala loves to return energy, but she needs to return it to herself. I didn't do that. She did. She locked her phone in the. She locked her tablet in the room. I told y'all these Sagittarius is something else, boy. I'm getting to understand Brian and Tracy more and more. I'm getting to understand them more and more. That's how we that's how maybe the better work on my relationship with them. Oh my God, it's the best. But yeah, look at Lemon and Mia running for cover. And Mia, look at you. I told you, bitch. I don't know if they didn't tell you my ancestors don't play about me. And now where you gonna go? Where you gonna go, Lemon? I mean, not Lemon. Mia. These people are gonna take in Lemon ain't shit ass. But people see how you move. And I'm glad. And Goofy, I'm no. He earned the name. Goosey, you stay on Poverty's neck. You take over, because that's what I used to do. But I will never hit that bitch link again. She's been blocked. So I would gladly hand my baton over to Goosey when he's on computer back and Poverty in them channels. Keep it going, Goosey. That's the way to grow your page. Later, you guys. Chef kisses. I'll see you guys around the Houston streets. Later.